He ain't ESPN, but he got the lens from five-star freaks to them backwoods gems. True to Savage season. Let's be honest, nobody break it like Benny. Walking through combined smoke like a myth. Danny got notes on a kid with no clips. He said, yo, check that DB from Portland State. You're gonna laugh, but...
Boom! Greetings from YouTubeville. Once again, Danny Savage, Draft Guru. If you like the video, subscribe, give it a like. It don't cost a dime. They even got this new hyper button. Give it a press. So, Mondays suck, people. Long story short, I got about 30 prospects plus coming out this week. Also, like I said last week, I'm going to be doing updates on people that I have given you since May 4th, especially some kids that have got injured in training camp and injured earlier in the year that are starting to come around now. Funny story real quick. Today is like some half-ass bullshit holiday. And there's a certain group of content creators out there that won't put out content on days like this because they say it's a holiday. Yo, my man, if you think watching football, breaking down players, and then going on a computer and talking about it, if you think this is work, you put a tip on yourself, my friend, that you've never worked hard a day in your fucking life. And I don't want to hear stories about delivering pizza. How about work on a garbage truck for 12 hours? How about shovel asphalt for 12 hours? How about work a jackhammer for 12 hours? But for you to say, oh, we ain't putting out content today because it's a holiday, you put a tip on yourselves, my man. Today, we're going to be talking about UConn Blazer wide receiver, Skyler Bell. He's a Wisconsin transfer. Now, UConn did have a bye this past weekend. And listen, it was really, really bad weather on the Northeast, so he probably would have had great stats anyway. It would have been a running. This weekend was a running type for a lot of colleges. It was a running game on the East Coast. And then a lot of NFL teams on the East Coast saw that Sunday. It still rained. We've been getting like 5 inches of rain on the East Coast. So this kid is 6 foot 190. He only has, there's only 6 games so far, but yet he has 48 catches for 570 yards and 6 TDs. This kid is a straight blazer. Yo, UConn has put kids into the NFL. They've put kids in the first round. I believe they had Chase Lunt, an offensive tackle last year. I think he went around 4 or 5. I could be mistaken. He might have. He either went to UConn or Florida, man. But you have to realize, when I go from draft cycle to draft cycle, I have thousands and thousands of names in my head. And but UConn has put their fair share of players in the NFL. This week, I believe UConn plays Boston College, who's horrendous this year, but they have a really good left tackle, Jude Bowery, to look at. So for Skyler Bell, I'm going to be putting some videos of him in the comments section. But like I said, this kid is someone that you can line up, and he's going to take the top of that defense off. He's going to stretch that defense, open it up, open the offense up for your possession wide receivers to go across the middle, for your tight ends to go across the middle, and also for your running game. No one's really talking about this kid, but that's why I'm the best there is, the best there was, and best there ever will be. Because we all know when you're rocking with the GWO, it's for life. Videos in the comment section, hit the hyper button, and I got about 30 plus prospects coming this week. Peace.